Shalom, Barakatha Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. All praises and glory is due to Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Racha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles and the elder bishops and the elders of the great millstone GMS who rule well, who do teach well, and salutations to the elect. Abaratazar, that is to say Father willing. So Father willing, this lesson is edifying. So, they're talking about this digital euro, and they're also pushing the digital pound as well, but they've been acting like it's debatable, kind of push that a bit silently, quietly, but nonetheless, they're pushing that, all right? And, they behave as if they're not going to go through with it, but it's all part of the agenda, but we're not ignorant to Satan's devices, okay? So, I've got a governmentfintech.com government website, and this is a recent article that's put up yesterday, Tuesday, the 2nd of December, 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance and the destruction of E, and the judgment of E, okay? Esau, the so-called self-proclaimed, alright, WHITE man, alright? Who's our current slave master and is in the rulership seat right now, ruling in complete evilness, evil-doing, wickedness. All right, so the headline says, Eurosystem rolls turf to invite payment service providers to join digital euro pilot. Pilot's like a testing thing, okay? But yeah, everything is going digital, right? We're not ignorant to Satan's devices, man. We see moves being made. The infrastructure is there, okay? So it says the Eurosystem is to launch a call for expression of interest during the first quarter of 2026 to invite European payment service providers to participate in a digital euro pilot in 2027. The announcement follows the European Central Bank Governing Council's recent decision to progress to the next phase of the digital euro project. A final decision on whether to issue a digital euro, a central bank digital currency, different countries are doing that, right, for the 20-member Eurozone, and on what date will only be taken once legislation has been adopted. Okay, so, hey, we're happy to see this, man, prophecy being fulfilled, all right? This is important, all right, because all roads leads to the digital all, the RFID micro C-HIP, okay? The pilot is expected to last for 12 months, which is a year, with a view to validating the technical, functional, and operational readiness of the digital euro, according to an ECB press announcement, 28th of November, which states that companies participating will not be remunerated. Okay, you can look up that word. These exercises will involve validating digital transaction processes in a controlled environment with a limited number of participants, the ECB explains. These digital transactions will be designed to replicate the digital euro's technical design, but they will not have legal tender status. And I'll link this article in the description box beneath. Okay. Alright. So, moves are being made. ECB's digital euro phases, yeah. This devil does things in gradualism, phases, different phases. Step by step. The ECB announced on the 30th of October that it was moving to the next phase of its development of a digital euro and targeting 2029 for potential issuance. Okay. Alright. And it won't take until 2029. Okay, because the infrastructure for these things are already in place. They tell you 2029 to keep you at bay. Alright. And these devils have a short time too. Alright, so he's going to come down with great wrath because he knows his time is short. So don't forget that. Okay. All right. There's also interviews and talks on, of course, artificial intelligence. All right. That's going to also play a major part in the ministry, the Hebrew Israelite ministry being blamed. Okay. It's going to be part of the wrath of them coming down upon us. All right. And there's obviously talks on stable coins. Okay. So this is serious stuff, man. All right. Hey, Agenda 2030. By that time, they want all their long-term goals into place, right? Not start getting things done then. They want everything in place even before that, really. Okay, just put that there. Okay, yeah, sustainable goals, that's their goals. So yeah, they're pushing for digital payments via phones, apps, and things of that nature. Okay. All right. In fact, carry on in this. All right. Hey, you pull out some change out your pocket or out your wallet, all right, or even a £5 or a £10 note. Soon they won't accept that because, things will be cashless soon. Cashless society, all right. Ultimately, again, the end goal is to get everybody electronically tagged with the RFID micro C-HIP, the MOTB, all right. And that's how they want you to buy and sell with that mechanism. You see, this devil works in gradualism, all right, bit by bit, all right, as we always say. We can't forget about the digital ID now, can we? Okay. Everything's going online, all right. Say the UK government, Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, he's saying that if you need one to work, all right, and things of that nature. Okay. Never trust thine enemy. All right. But yeah. All right. But then again, who knows? Dave might push this, the same digital euro at the same time, of course, with cash. All right. Play both sides. Oh, you can still, we're still, favor. Or we're still, all right with using cash and things like that. All right. Okay. Just to, again, keep the people docile, the masses docile, and things like that. All right, but they do their research and they see that most people pay contactless anyway via the debit card or the phone, having a card on the phone and things like that. They got the statistics, and it's clear many people use card to pay for things. All right, certain places only accepting card payments and stuff like that, conditioning the masses to to get used to that form of transaction of payments. So this is real. Okay. All right. The governing council gave the widely expected nod to proceed with the next phase following European leaders' request to accelerate progress on the initiative. A 2-year digital euro preparation phase, which itself followed a 2-year investigation phase, has just been completed. This is heavy, this. Okay. Alright. So this is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, and verse 10 in the Good News Translation, GNT. And it reads, "Never trust an enemy. His wickedness is as destructive as rust. Watch out and be on guard against him. Even if he acts ever so humble, he is like a metal mirror that rusts away if you don't keep it polished. See an enemy at your right hand, and the next thing you know, he'll be trying to get your own place of honor." And that's what he's all about, man. Okay, don't forget about digital CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. That's something, that they're building and they have in store. All right. It's all about control as well, man. You got wealthy Britons leaving the UK. Okay, tax and regulatory changes play a part in that too. Okay, but yeah, these devils are sweet talkers, man. All right, trying to make it sound all good and be all for your help and for your security and things like that, and for your betterment. All right. Okay. All this digital, even the digital pound as well. Digital euro, they're trying to make it something that's appealing to you. All right, but hey, they're closing banks down, bank branches down, more to come, ATMs shutting down too. All right, let's get the book of Psalms chapter 62 and verse 10, and it reads, "Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them." Your heart going into your mind. Okay. And we don't trust in oppression, we trust in Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. And we see Babylon the Great, America circling the drain. Okay. Many people have been laid off, continue to be laid off. Jobs are being cut. All right. People can't keep up with the cost of living. All right. And why would we trust in spiritual Egypt? Why would he trust in E? Okay? Because if we were to do that, that'd be our downfall. 2/3 of our people in Babylon the Great, they trust in this devil. Alright? You see? And anyway, all this money it's all FRNs anyway. Okay? It's not backed by anything. Let's get a precept. Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 5 reads, Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. You see? So why constantly chase the bag? Alright? why, sell your soul out, for money when, hey, the kingdom of heaven is pretty much right around the corner. We're just waiting for a few prophecies to be fulfilled. Okay? Alright? And and again, everything is collapsing around you. Alright? They want to crash the economy, the elites. Okay? And another reason that the wealthy are leaving Britain is, global mobility and the new wealth hubs as well. Places like Switzerland and other parts of Europe. Right? And even the UAE are more appealing. Like, lower taxes and lifestyle factors, different lifestyle factors and things like that. Making relocation more attractive as well. Okay? The crime is rising in the UK, so-called Great Britain. Alright? The UK is finished, man. Britain is done with. Even the person at work would telling me about it. It could be an Israelite. Might not be. But yeah, man, this system is finished. Alright? You see, we look, for a continuous city to come. Alright? And we don't love this world. Neither the things that's in this world as well. Alright? So you got to, spiritually detach from this place. Alright? Sure. Unction. 1 John chapter 2 verse 20, and it reads, But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and you know all things. Now, does it mean we know every single thing in the world? No. But, hey, we have the Spirit to know all the, information, the spiritual information to do with Bible prophecy. Okay? Alright? Now, of course, we're not going to know, what's exactly inside, the chariot of the Lord and things like that. Alright? But things that's pertaining to salvation, we know. Alright? That's right. So, yeah. That's why we have it, man. Alright? Oh, and there's something else I'd like to... Came across this. The Moscow Times. Hundreds of Porsche owners in Russia unable to start cars after system failure. Hundreds of Porsche vehicles across Russia have been rendered undrivable after a failure in their factory-installed satellite security system, according to reports from owners and dealerships. Now, this brought to mind, electric cars and things like that. Alright, how they could just shut off your vehicle like that. Okay, render it undrivable. Drivers in Moscow, Krasnodar, and other cities began reporting sudden engine shutdowns and fuel delivery blockages last week, effectively immobilizing their vehicles. You see? So they want everyone hooked on the grid, alright? And with these, even with electric cars, they can see, where you're going and how many miles you've done and things of that nature. Alright? Don't forget smart cities, alright? 15-minute cities. Okay? Or you've gone... Don't forget about the social credit score either. Or you've gone to this place here. You've gone to such and such place there. You can no longer go there anymore. Things of that nature. Rolf, Russia's largest dealership group, said services requests spiked on Friday as cars lost connection to their onboard alarm modules, which are linked via satellite. The outage affects all Porsche models and engine types, and any vehicle could potentially lock itself automatically, a Rolf representative told the RBC News website. have to decline that for now. All right. But yeah. So yeah, things are on the way, man. All right. So, you know, watch this space. Digital pound are pushing, digital euro. Everything is becoming digital. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.